welcome to a new series of The Venue. Coming up, we have a guide to record shopping in Exeter and live music from Lion the Week. But first, we went down to meet the newly formed Exeter University Big Band.
Exeter University Big Band is one of the uni's newest music societies. Since forming in January of this year, the band has rapidly grown into one of Exeter's largest music ensembles, as musical director Nick Craig explains.
We were only formed in January of 2012, so we've come from very small things back then, and now we're doing big things with lots of gigs this term, all around the uni, all around Exeter.
Far from being limited to jazz and swing standards, the band's set covers an eclectic range of genres.
Well, we do mostly big band stuff, so I mean anything from Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra, that sort of thing. But we also do like swing arrangements of popular music. So I've got to do a top loader song, Dancing in the Moonlight, bit of James Brown on Thursday at our gig.
The group are currently Timepieces band in residence and are busy perfecting the set for their first gig of the year. Making their big band debuts are freshers Charlotte and Sean. So what made them decide to join?
I thought it'd be really good to start playing the saxophone again. Started at school a few years ago. They're really good, they let anyone play of any standards, so I thought it was a really nice atmosphere on the taster.
I think it's great. I mean, if you play a horn or even a bass guitar or a rhythm guitar or even drums, we've got 4 drummers. Like, you go for it. I mean, the beauty of it is it's on audition, so you can get involved in most ways.
On gig night, the bar is packed as the band power through tune after tune.
I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. So would you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender.
With loads more performances to come this year, there'll be plenty more beats, bass and brass from Big Band.
Definitely one to look out for, and we will be profiling another musical society in the next episode. Next up, Henry has been scouring the city to find the best places to buy music in Exeter.
Recognise these? Gosh, they look inconvenient, don't they? This one wouldn't fit in my laptop, let alone my superphone. But they do look nice, don't they? And they sure sound good. And it does feel good to hold them and treasure them. Some people like collecting them. Today we're going to go on a magical tour through Exeter to visit some of our city's music vendors. Here we are in Princess Hayes, that fantasia of shop. I'm outside HMV, the biggest media and entertainment retailer in the city. Shall we? As you can see, the majority of the shop is dedicated to video games, DVDs and books, but in the farthest corner you can still find some purchasable sounds. The selection is limited primarily to the vague pop and rock section, which includes quite a lot of stuff, but is often disappointing if you're seeking a specific record. There's also metal and urban aisles, and embarrassingly small sections for other genres. The best thing about HMV is the small feature sections that change fairly often. This wall of sound offers a pick of new and not too obvious music, while the end of aisles often showcase stuff like bargains, reissues, or, if you like this, you may like this displays. Another good thing about HMV is the 2 for £10 deals, although recently these are being replaced by much less appetizing 2 for £15 stickers. Also, you may have noticed there are absolutely no vinyls. If only there were a dedicated record store. Aha! Welcome to the wonderful world of a real independent record store. This is Rooster Records on 4th Street, which is the place to come for new vinyl.
We first opened our shop in Taunton back in 1995. I certainly wouldn't want my entire music collection on a thing like a piece of toast. So, you know, you lose it, you've lost everything. If it crashes, you lose it. If it gets stolen, you lose it. And it's compressed, inferior quality anyway. And you get no artwork, no booklets, you know, and records are antiques.
However, us poor students who can't always afford to fork out 15 to 20 quid for the black plastic can also visit the second-hand CDs, where jewels are often to be found. If you have an iron back and a sturdy patience, you may also like to rootle through these £1 vinyl bins. Beware of coming in here when your loan has just come through. But then again, some things are worth living on beans for a few weeks. But for ye of little funds... The charity shop. Here you'll find records for less than the price of a pint. A hard decision, I know. But in your bladder of bladders, you know which one you'll be pissing away before the day is done. I'm here on Paris Street, between the bus station and Princess Hayne, where there's loads of charity shops, all of which you can get records in for under £1. And it's all for a good cause, so worth a look. The pick of the charity shops is Oxfam's dedicated music store on South Street. Here it's a little more expensive, but they have a huge range of genuinely great albums.
It's a treasure trove. There's always loads of good stuff in. There's a fair amount of local stuff comes in as well, so it's a really interesting place to browse, and you can find a few real treasures as well.
Our journey comes to a glorious conclusion at the Corn Exchange. Here, every couple of months, the lucky people of Exeter are visited by a troupe of sound merchants from far and wide, looking to buy and sell their vinyl, CD and music paraphernalia.
My mistakes were made for you.
It's free entry for students, and you can get lost in the racks for the day before emerging triumphant with an armful of curiosities and classics. Rare vinyl sells for wild amounts of cash, but you can pick up second-hand stuff and promo CDs for dirt cheap.
It's open from about 9 o'clock to about 4 o'clock on a Saturday. Come down and see what you guys can buy. There's plenty of bargains to be had.
And we scramble from the plane, and it's the fame that
I hope you've enjoyed this whistle-stop tour of our fair city. See you amidst the racks!
There's still definitely a place for vinyl in Exeter's hearts, and if you want to check out the next record fair, it's on the 8th of December. Now to play us out, an acoustic performance from new band Line the Week.
if only we had waited until the end, I would have done it all for you. Gave you everything and let you choose, but now we spend our days inside, praying together to feel alive. I see those waterfalls that run down your face. I slow its final trace, 'cause I believe, as she says sweet things.